Give me a second. All right, hold up. Just give me a second.
Dog goes woof, cat goes meow,
Can you guys hear that?
and mouse goes squeak, cow goes moo, frog goes croak, and the elephant goes toot. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one sound that no one knows. What does the fox say? What the fuck say? What the fuck say? Hatty, hatty, hat, ho. Hatty, hatty, hat, ho. Hatty, hatty, hat, ho. What the fuck say?
Oh, hey.
Ooh, ooh.
What the fuck say? Big blue eyes, pointy nose, chasing mice and digging holes. Tiny paws up the hill. Suddenly you're standing still. Your fur is red, so beautiful.
What?
That's because you're a dink. You're a freaking dink.
Who?
You.
Can you
How?
guys
I
hear
can't
me?
take Fridays off.
I know. But you
Well,
should have thought about this earlier.
well, yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
It's fine. They can look at my background. My
Okay.
desktop
Do you
background.
want me to send you the?
How nice and clean it is.
I can send you
It's
the
very clean.
That's right.
the overlay. Whiz.
Mine gives me anxiety.
I can't hear Merlin in Discord.
Oh, is he talking in Discord? Because yeah, I don't hear him either.
I see his mic keep procking, but I don't hear anything coming up.
Procking.
Procking.
Percent rate of chance. I don't think.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I had to go in and put the mic from the Go XLR and say, "Oh, it's here."
Oh,
Good.
Fun. And Wiz, do you want the overlay? I'll just send it to you real fast.
Yeah. Actually, that would be great.
Should be.
Hey, awesome.
Hey, Wiz, I got you something too.
I don't know
Uh-oh.
what I want. You're good. What is it?
is that some fart putty I hear?
Fart putty. Yeah.
That's
I
funny
mean,
because
that's just-
I'm sitting here playing with slime.
him saying that it's putty is an excuse.
It's okay. I play
Fart
with-
putty.
You play with fart putty? I'm playing with my fart putty.
It's Synergetic's highest viewed clip, apparently.
All right, I sent it to you, Wiz.
Hey, thanks, Merlin.
Yeah, literally, if you Google Synergetic Twitch, the first thing that comes up is a clip of me saying I'm playing with my fart putty.
Well,
You're welcome.
Thanks, Emo. I appreciate it.
you shouldn't have just let him do it.
Well, that's what happens when you read chat out loud without actually reading it first.
That was a test, and you failed.
I did fail. And now it's my most viewed.
All right, can you all read, like, Synergetic's the only one that actually had her name, so I had to put other people's name in.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
My name's in my face.
I know, but I wanted to do it. So,
It's
I
good.
think it's great.
That means I just get 2 names, so I'm special.
You're
Some
emo
of
fat
us
guy, emo
aren't
fat
as artistic as she is.
guy.
that's true.
Emo face guy.
I'm for it.
All right, I'm gonna put some background. Like, I didn't even think about doing the Fox thing until I got mentioned in my stuff. I was like, that's a good idea.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna go put the fart putty away, or I will play with it the whole time.
You can play with it.
Oh, well.
It's our comedic relief.
Oh no, Cyberpunk was delayed again.
All right. Wow.
Hey, I don't even mind. I don't mind.
You don't mind? that it
Welcome
was
to the
delayed?
podcast where we're just doing fart putty sounds now.
You're welcome.
Courtesy of emo.
Of course.
Who needs a soundboard?
We have emo and fart putty.
Can you guys hear the music, chat? Wait, what happened to my Discord thing? I had a command from my Discord.
Oh, are we? I think we're low.
Alright, let's see what I can do. I don't know how to turn them up. How do I turn you guys up?
Can you turn us up individually in Discord?
Okay.
Yeah, I had to turn everybody up in Discord.
I had to turn Wiz down.
What?
I have him muted, so
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you can hear me next to you, right?
I'm not next to her.
Oh, you're
No,
not.
no, I just didn't want to hear it.
I wouldn't gang.
Alright,
next to
you
her.
guys.
You heard her play Dead by Daylight?
Alright, I turned you guys up. I don't know if it worked.
How do we sound, chat?
Yes, better chat.
Start screaming if they don't answer.
Start screaming, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't.
Okay.
Speak, monkey.
I think Emo said he wanted my volume to be louder.
Mm-mm,
No,
no.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, no,
Pretty
no,
sure
no.
that's what he said.
Alright, good.
I mean, I could turn myself up louder.
Well, Emo, turn yourself louder and then turn
I
it
guess so.
down and then louder and then turn it down and then louder and then put it in the middle and then don't do anything.
On it, in that order.
I guess it would probably help if I put the mic next to my face.
Only little professionals here, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, all professionals.
Professionals.
Yep, 100%.
Yep,
I'm the
totally.
best at this.
Eh,
Uh,
I
What?
know, Camaro, I know. It's slightly better.
Okay, toxic. I don't believe you.
I mean, we can all just start screaming into our microphones. That might help.
nope.
Oh wait, should we be in talk shows and yeah, I guess that makes more sense than just chatting.
Am I in there the right thing? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you are.
Can,
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Is there
Okay.
a way you can turn Discord up in?
I have you
on your
all up
computer?
at two. Oh, I can try
No,
that.
I mean like on your Windows.
Let me
Hi,
see.
Toxic.
Not without turning everything up and then everything else down except for Discord.
I think I did it. Okay, try it now.
Beep. Boop.
Hello.
Beep boop.
Bop bop beep.
Beep beep boop.
Because I remembered I have, I don't know if the GoXLR goes through Discord. So I had you guys down low on there.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what that.
I don't have one. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Nope.
I thought it looked nice when I got it,
It's
I
a very
mean, they're
shiny piece
supposed
of
to be
machinery.
amazing.
It's a very
Basically.
shiny piece of machinery.
I can hear them. Okay, keep it moving. I can hear them. Okay, keep it moving.
I can hear you guys perfectly on the stream. I can hear you guys perfectly on the stream. I can hear you guys perfectly on.
I think
Okay,
our sounds
I'm
are
hearing
okay.
3 times. I do not want to hear my voice 3 times in a row.
No, I got an echo.
Well, yeah, I was playing it. I was listening, and then it went through a couple
It's
times.
all Camara's fault.
I blame Camaro.
No, it's Vito's. I blame Vito.
Oh,
Frick you,
yeah.
Vito.
If he's around, he can go screw himself.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, Vito,
Merlin
you
wholesome.
fuck.
You don't come in Discord and say, go fuck you, Merlin, and then be like, he's not going to say anything back.
Merlin, I don't think I have ever seen you type "go fuck yourself" ever.
I can link
He,
it if you'd like.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say we all screenshotted it.
Yeah, can you send it to me? Because I want to see it.
it's,
I also have a clip that I downloaded and saved as a sound file. It's just Merlin saying fuck.
oh god.
Okay, yeah, that I saw on his clip. That was great.
That's the only clip that exists on my channel, and that's the only one that's going to live.
Merlin, be so wholesome. What are you doing saying those words?
Okay.
Go
Automod got go fork yourself.
Yes. See? My channel is too wholesome.
He's got auto mod turned all the way up to just block everything, anything that's even remotely that could be.
He said,
He said fork. It was close to fuck. Nope, can't have that.
look,
Don't say whole grain bread.
mods can overpass it, so.
Oh yeah, I guess it won't work for me, will it?
No, because a mod can't do anything to another mod.
Yeah, but I can do this to toxic purge.
Oh. Well,
Hey, so can I.
You leave her alone.
Why?
Look, her toxicity needs to be put under control.
Oh, Banana said fork. Apparently
Fork.
that's not what got it.
No, he put freak.
Camaro
Was it?
he got hit by auto mod.
well,
and-
when you hit allow, it no longer searches for
Oh
that
yeah,
thing.
that's right. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Man. Welcome to the podcast where we're talking about how bad toxic is.
Oh, we could talk about 3 hours about that. I mean, that's good.
Oh,
That's
tell me
good
about it.
content right there.
Can I get an
might
F
wanna-
in chat for that, please?
Rip.
Poor
I say I might
toxic.
Ripperoni.
narrow that down a little bit.
Okay,
we're
so we're already writing. Yep.
Well, that's normal. This is normal. Normal day on Twitch. Burn it down, chat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I've realized I have a beep button, so I can beep.
so we can be semi-wholesome. I
Huh.
don't have a beat
Semi.
button.
I just remembered Toxic can get into this voice chat if she wants to yell at us. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know what? She can go herself.
I know, right? She can go herself.
Amazing.
I don't have the fancy beep.
Just beep
I don't-
yourself. It's funny.
She can go
Can't-
fuck herself.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I was expecting one of you guys to come in there with the
Wait,
beep, and you
do it again.
didn't.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it
I
again.
was gonna, but it was funny.
Do it again. No, Wiz, do it again. I got you.
She can go
Beep!
fuck herself.
You waited.
You waited.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That hesitation.
Yeah. Did Toxic leave? Because she hasn't said anything.
She must
She
have.
got timeout twice. She's already plotting her revenge.
Oof.
Look, if I wasn't a mod and Wiz, she would have been attacking me like almost every day. And she knows that to be true.
Oof, bud.
She would not. She's too wholesome.
I don't
and
believe. No.
angelic.
Alright, yeah, okay. So basically, this is the Merlin and Friends Phantom podcast. She's not even in the chat.
Uh-oh.
She's crying.
If she wants to come in here and yell at us, she
Listen,
can.
Banana. Those are happy tears. Okay. Those are happy tears.
Yeah. Alright, well. Today we're going to be basically talking about art with Synergetic. Because she's the best artist.
Duh, no.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
What do we have on? We have art and video games.
Well, we have art and emotes. Basically talking about you're going to, like, and then I added the VR thing because I was like, oh, Wiz is getting his VR. And then he got his VR. And he is
Traitor.
literally streaming VR.
Why is that making him a traitor if he has VR?
Emo,
He
you
knows
have
why.
VR too.
Well, Emo
why.
is just upset because he didn't get to play VR with Wiz today.
Even
Oh,
though I played
he's
with him
pouting.
yesterday,
Traitor.
he feels like he has this right to play with me every time I go to play a game. He's like,
He literally said
100%.
he needed friends to play VR with and was super excited you got it. And then you were just like, I don't want to play with you. And went and played by.
but we did play. Like, we played all day yesterday, so I don't.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Just go ahead and tell him you hate him.
see, like that's what I meant. I want to hear about that at some point tonight. The whole VR experience thing. Because I get
You can
motion
have mine.
sickness.
I won't be needing it anymore.
Oh, someone's salty AF, man.
I'll take it.
My Discord
fuck
thing
you.
got deleted.
Literally free to
Oh,
anybody
I
but
can't have it?
Wiz.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
I had a command for like Discord and it's not there anymore. It got deleted.
Broken.
Can you just change the link?
No,
might
it's
be
not even
wrong.
showing the link in with the bots. The bots are like, no, it doesn't exist.
What?
So basically, I have it in the titles too, you know, in the panels. So you go to panels
Oh,
and
I
go to
did it
this
first.
and click on Discord. It'll take you to the Discord.
yeah, the Fox Den.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
look.
come Synergetics is promotional and Emo's is announcements?
I don't know. I had Cyber do it. So hashtag
Cyber fucked up.
blame Cyber. Even mine is going to promotional. Did you not see that? Mine went to promotional.
I just clicked invite people.
I copied
no,
the
no.
link from the panel.
What up, Abigail? Hello, Abigail. I was the first one to say hi to Abigail. Hello.
Hey, Abigail. I'm second, so ha.
Merlin was second because we're the best.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Hi, Abu. Hi, Abu.
Amazing.
It's okay, Camaro.
Yeah, like I got. You guys were supposed to be in the announcements, you know, when you went live, but they are all in promotion.
I think it's
So,
Streamcord's working.
well, you know, it's working, but it's sending everything to promotional, and I was
Oh.
it's fine, right? That's just the channel that it opens when
Well, yeah,
when they join Discord.
yeah, but every time that people go to the Discord, they only look at announcements sometimes. Like, I made a room for Blue, and she still hasn't used. She barely uses it.
That doesn't
How
surprise.
dare.
It's literally called the Blue Room.
Blue
Yep.
but in gasp.
Speaking of Discord, I'm sitting here looking at the overlay. I was thinking it would be really, really nice if the names lit up as we queued our mics so people knew who was talking. You know what I mean?
I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't
Figure
know
it
how to
out.
do that. I have no idea
Figure
how
it
you
out.
would do that.
I know. I don't know how to do it. I know. I'll have to figure that out.
Nope, Wiz
Yeah, I
should
don't
figure it
know.
out. It's his idea.
Yeah,
I'll look it up. I'll see. Yeah, I'll look it up.
I'm on
I'll figure it
Streamlabs, so I can't even do it. I don't even know how to use OBS.
I'm not subbed yet. Just saying. I can't type in chat. Someone takes the fort. But
Hey Zelky, how are you doing?
Hi, Zelky.
hi, Zelky.
I said it first.
Hello,
Oh,
Zed.
Oh, okay. Let's be different.
His name is Zed. I call him Zed. Zelky is an adjective. He is Zelky Zed. Zed is his name.
So,
Oh yeah, and thank you,
It's kinda
Emo
like
and Synergetic, for the host. I forgot to say that. Bad streamer.
Yeah.
you're welcome.
See, it's like emo fat guy. A guy is who he is. Emo and fat are descriptors.
Okay, how can we? He
What? It's his name. Like, what do you mean? Wow.
Can
It is
you?
a
Emo.
brand name, sir.
Why did you make a bet to change your name to Emo Fat Guy? That's gonna be the
I
first
was
question.
like 12, dude. I was like
So-
12. That's why I did it.
Thanks for the host, Camaro.
So with that being said, then Wiz, would you just be dumb and Wiz is just the adjective, or what?
Ashley, he wants to change his name to Dumb, like fully just Dumb.
No,
It's fitting.
I never said I wanted to do that.
Yeah, you
But everything
did.
else is no. Everything is. I want a dumb theme. I'm not going to change my name. I like my name, but like dumb Discord, dumb mods, dumb subs. That's
Dumb
the
streamer.
theme. Yeah, right. Dumb streamer. Like if you go and look at my Discord, you'll see my title right there above my name. It says dumb. That's because
Yeah, I'm a dumb mod, so.
That idea is dumb.
That is
right.
dumb.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have to go look. I don't pay attention to these things. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
And
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually have like a great idea for like a whole brand switching at some point.
You want to know something? I asked Sandwich, like to tell me when he was available, if he was. He never got back to me.
Wow.
He
Because
is
he's
a per-
scared of public speaking.
Yep.
I tried talking, and like, I understand, like, he's probably had a lot of stuff doing. I was just like,
Nah, he
I
just-
wish.
He just gets nervous and he wets himself. It's okay.
Oh, God. Well, at least uptime works. What the heck?
Hey, the bot works. Both of them.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
right. I added MoveBot because I saw Wiz had MoveBot, so I was like, I'm just going to do it. All right. Why don't we basically been talking 30 minutes about nothing. So,
Is
let's.
that how podcasts are?
That's how podcasts are. I mean,
Yeah,
you just go
yeah.
with that flow, man.
I know.
Float between topics.
Ooh. Emo. That's. Ooh. Mayor
What-
doesn't
what?
like you. Look at my chat. There's only 21% love.
Dude, that is rigged. I did that in Wiz's.
Yeah, you
Bro,
gave
when I
me
did
one.
that to you, it was 1%.
Yeah.
I could not get above a 10% for anybody.
Well, it's not my fault.
Let's see if this works. See what happens. Oh my god, it was over 10.
You sound like a toxic individual.
You know what? I can't help it. It just happens.
Oh, why isn't Lexi modded in my? No, wait.
Well, it doesn't like emo.
Yeah, It fucking hates you emote.
Wow, why'd I hit 9? Definitely meant to do this.
Wow.
Wow, that's 2 whole keys away.
Alexia, I think you should be able to use it now. I just there's a time mods that they don't get a cool off, but chat does. That's why sometimes it doesn't work. There's a cool off.
Oof.
Big oof.
23%. Oof.
Yeah, the reason why it says it transcends love because it doesn't go bad versus the streamer.
Oh, got you.
I call bullshit.
I love VR.
VR is actually really fun. I've been playing Journey of the Gods.
Okay, that's total bullshit.
No, it's oh wow. Well, you guys are married, so
Mm,
I'd say 33% at most.
Sin, that's worse.
Oh.
Wiz the Trader in VR 2%.
This new name, Wiz the Trader.
Wiz
I'm not
the
a trader.
trader.
He didn't even ask me
Trader.
if we could play together. And then he
That's
waited
true.
until I started the game today, and he's like, "Ugh," and he throws a fit that I didn't invite him. Like, I didn't even know the
Bro.
game was co-op.
I
But,
told you yesterday when you asked me about it.
I don't think you did.
That's
Did?
quite possible.
Yep.
It's not. It's not possible.
It's totally possible.
There's a 0% chance of that possibility.
Okay.
Yeah, if you add another 0 and a 1 in front of it.
Yeah. Why am I getting pins? Oh, Jetpack Kitties.
You know what? Sin, how many emotes do you think you've made in the past 3 months?
I don't want to know.
500.
Actually, I was kind of curious about that. And last time I counted in the past, oh god, how long? Like 4 months. It was probably.
Let's
I think
count.
I counted. No, I don't like in the past. I don't have them all posted in there, by the way.
Well, the
But-
ones you have, like, there's 1, 2.
Oh god. Last time I counted, I had over 320 emotes.
See, I was right.
I think it was like at 327.
Like, do you like with the emotes? Like, when you're sketching them, does it take a lot, or do you kind of have an idea what you're doing? Because sometimes I just say, here's the thing. Go ahead and do it. Like, how hard does it get to do one of those?
Well, it kind of depends. So if you originally come to me and I've never drawn anything for you before, a lot of it's like talking with somebody and seeing what they want done, like specifically kind of what they're looking for as like a theme, what they want things to look like. Once I have that detail, then I generally can think of an idea pretty quick in my head just because of now that I have that repetition of the different expressions per emote. I can kind of see what it's going to look like already before sketching it. So sketching it doesn't generally take long. Like I can shoot out a sketch in 2 minutes and
Oh,
then
okay.
send it to somebody to see if that's what they want. And then go from there. I think it's just the prep time to actually like get to know what that person like is looking for, and then coming up with the idea quick. And then once I sketch it out, it's all smooth sailing. I think um really though the longest process is actually getting the first emote done, just so because you have to like pick out a color palette and stuff. But generally like the beginning part of it doesn't take very long.
What was the hardest emote or profile picture you've ever done?
The hardest one,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, it was Wiz's Re.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which Re?
Your beaker.
Uh,
I had a hell of a time with that one. I don't know why. Thanks, Abby. Um, but yeah, Wiz's beaker. I don't know what it was. I don't know if any of you have it in chat. Um, so chat
I
can see
have
what
it.
I'm talking
I'm not
about.
gonna use
Yeah,
it.
you're not gonna. Okay.
No.
Never
I'm
mind
not.
then. All right, well, fine.
No, it's fine. I'm sure somebody else.
No,
Somebody else
no,
will use it.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
No,
There,
yeah.
you,
See,
there you go. Thanks,
There
Toxic.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
thanks,
best.
There's my
Toxic.
mod. Thank you, mod.
See, Toxic. Like this is why you're great. Don't listen to them at all.
Oh, actually,
ever.
I forgot. She's
Okay,
my only
well,
tier 2 sub. She's the only one that has
She's
it besides
physically the
me.
only one who could have done that. Yeah.
Besides me.
And yet you give
Look.
her so much hell. I'm so sorry, Toxic.
All
Right?
right,
I apologize on their behalf.
I need to go check on something. I'll be right back.
I
So
forgot
you
it
guys-
was the tier 2 emo.
all right.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Emo, you talk about VR with Wiz or. Hey, Sweet Pea, thanks for the
I'll
follow.
talk about VR with someone else.
Well, talk to VR about everything.
VR with-
I'll talk about VR with you, Emo.
Oh wow, great! You know it's great when you have friends.
Yeah, aren't friends wonderful?
Friends are
That
nice.
you, the
They
ones that
are
actually
wonderful,
do
I
things
agree.
with you. And
I
play
have
games.
friends.
Do you though?
I'm sorry, I can't hear
I
you.
do. Yes, I do.
Who are you talking to, Emo?
I don't know.
Oh. Huh, weird.
Well,
Emo salty
he
guy.
obviously
VR,
does know
I think
because he had to tell them.
it's a very nice way to get into like a. It's a different depth of multiplayer. It's very social, very personal, and I really enjoy it.
Agreed.
I really think it's interesting when people do like the full body VR.
Oh, the full body tracking. I'll just tell you right now, it was a mistake.
I was watching a video on that the other day. It's very against terms of service, mind you.
100%.
But I'm like, that's freaking crazy. Like, to me, like kids can get on that and do those kind of things, and it just opens up a whole new can of worms. Like, I think that's insane.
Remember, like 5 years ago, it might have been longer than that. It might have been like 7 or 10 years ago because I'm old.
Lexi, don't say
But-
that.
There was this YouTube video of like it was when VR first started coming out. Like the Oculus Rift hadn't even come out yet, and people were still toying with the idea of making the headsets and how to like you could go to an arcade and you could put the giant thing down on your head and kind of do VR, but it wasn't like VR you could have at your home. So they had like these Omni treadmills and things like you go to the mall and get into and mess around with. So I was watching this YouTube video and it's supposed like was this revolutionary full body tracking. It's like you had to have sensors all the way down your legs and your arms.
Oh
and
my
everything.
god.
And it's like I don't see anybody really like when I think of Skyrim and I think about the way you move in VR. I don't think anybody would actually want to do all of that fucking running and jumping and whatever else with your feet. Like maybe I'm biased. I don't feel like that's something people want to do. Like they should be full upper body and just leave the lower body alone.
You know, the VR thing I really want to come happen is those pod things where you're like laying down in them, in the shows and all that. And it's like you're actually I want those that would come true. Even though the only ones I've seen is like, Yu-Gi-Oh ones.
We're probably a century. You're talking about like on movies and shit where you put the thing on and then you're doing it all with your mind rather than your actual hands and stuff.
Well, no. Like, I'm talking about the one in Yu-Gi-Oh where they literally you go in the pod. You're just in virtual reality, but you don't really know it. Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know.
Okay, boomer.
It's like a Sword Art Online. It's a full dive. Basically, your mind is physically in virtual reality. Like your body doesn't respond
that's what
at
I
all.
was just saying. Yeah,
Wouldn't
that's
that
what I
be
was just saying.
cool?
That's for
Like-
movies and stuff. But yeah, I think it would be awesome, but I think we're a good century away from that. At least. Like it's we're a good way cuz you have to get to the point where you can read brain.
Why
You
are
know
you?
what I mean? Like
Why are you guys oppressing Camaro?
I'm not oppressing. I would love it.
Oh, there's no oppression going on.
Scuff. Oh,
He's fine. Just ignore that. He's fine.
okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
He's
What's
fine.
that movie called? Surrogates is one, and what was that other? Gamer is the other one.
Gamer. Yeah.
Hey, Sin, when did you've had that website, with the merch and all that for your channel and all that. Where did you find that website?
Actually, somebody in my Discord suggested it. They
It's
said
a
that
really
it's really easy to use.
Yeah.
Chat, if any of you are streamers or just any social guru, I guess in general, but I found a merch store. It's called Redbubble. You can go and put your merch up there for free. Like you upload your designs and you put your merch up there for free. Um you get a pretty good amount back per like shirt or whatever you sell.
Do they take like a percentage? Because there's no way they don't take something.
Oh, they do take. You're not gonna make the full amount. Like, say you sold the T-shirt, you make $5.
Yeah, when I uploaded, like a couple pictures, to see how it was, they're really small.
That's because you have to blow them up. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Did you try your logo?
Well, I tried my profile picture, the two ones you made, and I haven't tried I tried and also I did the one for the Foxcast thing. 'Cause I wanted to see what it looked like, and they were all kind of small except the
Yeah.
iPhones ones and everything.
Yeah. Let me know if you want me to blow it up because I can blow it up. It's just I had to take my logo and blow it up. I think by like 5 times.
All right.
So let me know if that's what you want to do, and I can just make yours a little bigger.
I'll try it out. Because I was like, oh, I was like, I'm gonna make a joke about making merch for the podcast.
I think you should. That'd be really great.
Well,
I-
technically it's live, but it's not great. I was like,
After the stream, I'll blow it up for you, and then you can re-upload it.
why is emo muted?
Because I'm laughing.
Wow.
Can we blow up Sandwich since he isn't here? I actually told him that we're being toxic as fuck about him already.
Thanks for the host, Wiz. Did you raid somebody?
No,
Are
I
you
just went ahead and ended because I'm not going to be going after the podcast.
okay?
Might as well just end.
Yeah. After the pod, I'm. I watched Mar last week, and I was so sad about the ending. It just, ooh.
I'm being dragged to the in-laws tomorrow, so I have to get up at a decent time.
Well,
I'm sorry, Lexi.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Wow.
yeah. To anybody, the good thing about me, I have no in-laws. So,
I don't
Yet.
have. Yeah, yet.
Well, no. Honestly, my mother's dead, and my father, who knows where he's at.
You never know. You'll have in-laws at some point.
Exactly. You'll find
Maybe.
love of your life and get married and have in laws, and you'll dread going there just as much as he hates going to mine. Parents.
See, the thing is, like, I don't even like going out because of my back
Yeah.
and shit. But going over to her parents is
Well, just
No,
Ugh.
actually, he said, "Oh, is it your dad's? Because I'm okay with that." And I was
true.
like,
I should have
"No, it's
clarified.
my
Her dad
mom's."
is cool.
It
Her
was like,
mom hates my guts, and I don't even know why. Like, we haven't even
They're-
spent
it's
more than
mothers.
5 minutes talking. Yeah,
every
it's
mother
mothers, yeah.
thinks that her kid can do better than they can.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you have an Asian mom.
Mothers literally go overboard. From what I know,
"Yep,
my mother was in jail all my life, so.
I would agree." Because literally, and I haven't even told Wiz this, my youngest messaged me the like Monday, Tuesday, something like that. He's like, "Hey, I have news." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" He's like, "I have a girlfriend," and he's super excited about it. He's 14.
Oh no! Oh, puppy
I
love
was
though.
Oh.
like, "Okay, you need to just stop. What the hell is her name? Where does she live?"
What does she look like? Can I talk to her mom?
Now, see,
Exactly.
Yeah.
hold on. Just dispel this right now because when Lexi meets my mother, it's going to be the total opposite. My mother is going to love her,
Well,
and
it's
they're going to get
different.
along great.
Okay,
Well,
it's
yeah,
different.
because it's me. Hello.
No, it's because it's
Duh.
my mother versus your mother. Your mother is kind of mean. I'm just
Okay,
saying. She's
it's
just a little
different.
mean.
Like, I've heard that, some mothers act differently than others. And Wiz, anybody's gonna like Lexi.
No, I think
Yeah,
it's like you all know
duh.
how great I am. It's because of my mother.
Are you sure?
So
Oh,
see, that's how it goes.
This is
And
why
how
we.
terrible Lexi is, it's because of
Okay.
her mother. Like it's just
wow.
that's
Whoa.
how it goes. What I'm
Wiz,
just saying.
Wiz, are you
Man.
Hey,
And,
Wiz,
like,
I hope that couch isn't that good for you.
no, it's
We
not.
don't
Lexi
have
will
a
be on it.
couch because the dogs ate it.
The dogs
But
ate
also,
your couch.
but also, the bed is mine, and if I do something wrong, Lexi sleeps on the couch.
I love
Wow.
bringing that up in an argument, by the way. It's like, oh, well, good thing you're sleeping on my bed.
Literally, yeah, the dogs ate the couch. So,
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like the whole ass couch?
like,
the whole ass couch.
pretty the whole ass couch. Like,
they took all the stuffing out of the cushions in the
What the
back
heck?
part. Yeah.
yeah, like
Well,
he,
not really
they,
they. He,
Just
because I've seen
no,
your dog with
Sadie
her
wouldn't
head
have never
stuffed
done
up
it
in.
if it wasn't for Jack. Jack gets his head
Oh,
in there and starts ripping it out,
Uh-oh.
and Sadie helps. Yes, Sadie's bad. However, Sadie never did that one time until Jack started doing it and digging into the.
all right, chat. Hashtag dumb couch fund.
Hashtag. Yeah,
Parents'
hashtag.
like
favorite dog child.
No, we're doing dumb PC fund at the moment.
I,
'Cause
I'm
Hashtag.
not.
I'm literally using Lexi's PC that everybody got together and donated to her to have this PC. She got mad at me because I said no, I didn't want to use it to stream VR. So now I'm using the PC that everyone donated to. Like, I have it down here and I feel horrible, and she has my PC up there.
Well,
Yeah, I did. I.
It was
that
just
just
your
proves
motherboard,
how
right?
good Lexi is.
I
CPU.
mean, yeah, it was his. Yeah, like his motherboard, CPU, and RAM all need updated, and he couldn't stream VR, so he was gonna have to stream other things while he wants to play VR. And I'm at work 10 to 12 hours a day, so I was like, "What? What? Like, just
Oh,
use
that
it
is not.
for
It
now."
wasn't a what. It's just like she gave me the evil eye when I said no, and was like, I
No,
wanted.
because I'm saying because we were talking about this a few days ago and you told me no while I was at work and I'm like this doesn't make sense. I'm at work. I don't get to play on it at all during the days that I work. But I got my schedule changed starting February.
Oh, we better come here.
Oh.
It was still a gift to you.
Yeah,
It wasn't
well,
a gift to me.
I know
So
it is and it's just temporary.
But
yeah.
the whole thing about the motherboard synergetic is because my motherboard was actually older than hers. So, like, replacing that motherboard, it just didn't make sense. Paying the money to get the same motherboard when that processor and everything is still as old, it just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of.
so
And it didn't.
Lexi, did we got the X470 Prime, right?
Yep.
Is that what we went with?
Yep.
Man, that is a solid board. I have two PC builds, one with that one and one with the B450.
And it's Asus, which
Ugh.
I'm a big fan of because the last motherboard I had was Asus, and it lasted me almost a whole decade.
Huh?
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
awesome.
Yep,
Same.
Asus is a great brand.
Is that how you pronounce that?
I think so.
Everybody calls it like Asus or Asus or whatever. Just
I'm not gonna try to pronounce
Yeah,
it because
I
I'll
thought
just
it was
butcher
Asus.
it.
Yeah, I thought it was
I've,
Asus.
I've always heard Asus.
yeah, I
But
think
maybe I'm wrong.
Asus or Asus. I don't know. I've heard it both ways. I personally say Asus, but yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think
we all pronounce it differently.
well, I think regardless however you pronounce it, they're gonna get what you mean. I
Well,
don't think
yeah.
there's any other company with that name, but yeah, those are solid boards. All of their stuff, really. I mean,
Yep.
all their stuff's awesome. Some of it's,
Yep.
to me, in my opinion, a little overpriced. But
It's usually better stuff though. It's
Don't
like
see,
listen.
better quality and all.
but listen, like I'm an AMD girl, like AMD all the way. Everything I have is AMD except for one GPU. But yeah, I like AMD. Although, yes, motherboards, I will always pick an Asus motherboard.
I like AMD now. I didn't like it back before ATI picked it up. AMD back then, like with the Radeon cards and stuff, they always ran hot. They were power hungry. I was not an AMD fan back then at all. After ATI picked it up, like things really turned around big time.
Right. Like I just picked up the RX 5700 XT, the Red Devil, and it runs hot. I was kind of worried at first because I didn't realize that apparently it doesn't do the edge temp anymore with the newer cards. So I thought it was running extremely hot. But turns out it wasn't. So that card's solid.
It
I
is.
love it so far.
I had a 6690 HD, or I think it was a 6690 GT. I don't know. I bought it in 2011. It was a $400 AMD graphics card, and the thing ran at about, like, before I sold it, it was getting up to 90 degrees Celsius. I was like, that's not okay. That's got to go. I don't
That's
want
way
that at
too
all.
hot.
Well, and that's really scary too because that's your edge temp. Like with those older cards, that's your edge temp. So with this new card that I have, it reads pretty much like the center. So when it's an idle, it's 50 degrees Celsius. And it's gotten up to 80 degrees Celsius. But this is not edge temp. So
Is
that's
it?
why I was freaking out.
I have really hardly any clue what you guys are talking about.
So it's just the temperature of your GPU. Like when you are just idle, not doing anything, say you got Discord open or whatever, and your
Yeah.
desktop's just sitting, it shouldn't rise in temperature, and it should sit at a certain temp.
Yeah.
But once you start playing like intensive games, like if Wiz were to play VR, or if you wanted to play GTA, then it's gonna get a little hotter.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
Yeah, when I got my new computer, I accidentally plugged in the wrong thing. I had a NVIDIA graphics card, and then there was the Intel one, and I plugged my computer into the Intel one without knowing which one it was.
Is that the onboard?
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I don't know.
Does your motherboard have an onboard GPU?
I don't know.
Like a built-in?
Yeah, most of them do.
Yeah, probably.
Mine does not.
I mean, it's not like an actual graphics card, but you
No.
have a port on your motherboard where you plug in, and that technically is a GPU.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say I didn't know what I was doing.
That's fine.
Speaking of VR, since I brought that up, Wiz, when are you going to be playing the Forest?
We have to get another server going, but that's a good question because I definitely want to get back into the Forest with VR because that's going to be good.
I
Was-
want to see some spoopy games in
I was
VR.
playing Arizona Sunshine tonight, which I don't really consider spoopy, but Cyber and a few other people were saying zombie games, according to Twitch, is a scary game.
No,
Like,
that's
I don't know that I.
the Arizona Sunshine's basically what's gonna become of Arizona probably if something happens. It's too hot. We are too crazy.
Subnautica is coming soon, though. I just got to get the mods figured out.
I am never gonna play Subnautica in VR. I am too scared of that.
I think
Oh,
that'd be
I'm gonna do it.
amazing.
I'm doing it.
Like
I'm
it
doing
would be amazing, but it would be scary.
What I want to see, Wiz, is I want to see you play Outlast.
Oh,
Why? You
He
want to
won't
see me
play
be
it
bored?
for-
I
that sounds scary.
love Outlast. Like,
Okay, look, Lexi can attest to this. I played Outlast on PC. I made it about 45 minutes before I was bored and said, I don't want to play this anymore. This
You were
is just
bored?
bored, literally bored, because I couldn't, because I walked by so many weapons and 2x4s and pipes and everything, and I couldn't grab any of them. And instead, I had to hide while the guy was just walking by. And like, I wasn't scared at all. I was literally bored and was like, yeah, I can't.
I
do this.
literally when I watched Markiplier play it, I was literally like, "This is so scary." Like, how can you say he was bored?
I
I
can't
was
get
bored.
past the basement part. I can't.
I think like I think what would be really cool is if they brought back like some of the scariest games I've ever played. It would be great in VR is like some of the old Japanese games. So like I'm talking like Siren Blood Curse or like Fatal Frame 2.
You know what? A
Like
game in VR I would play is probably Alien Isolation.
that would be good too.
Is Outlast, like the version that I own, is that in VR?
Why don't you check?
I think so.
Because I'll play it if people actually want to see it, but they're not going to see anyone scared. Like they're going to see me run.
Outlast 2 is in VR.
Yeah, I don't know. I filter by VR in my games, and Outlast doesn't come up. So
The one game you should play is Vader Immortal because literally you get face to face with Darth Vader in like the beginning of the game, and it's like whoa.
And that and Beat Saber, like I really want Beat Saber.
Beat
although
Saber
I
is so
I
fun.
won't be able to play it.
Dude,
That's
I'm sitting here watching a Beat Saber video. Literally, it's Imagine
Oh,
Dragons.
Oh,
oh
that's what
God.
I played that last night. On my quest that they were playing. I was playing my quest and they were just playing Rift.
see, like that's my kind of game. I love the beat, like any kind of rhythm game. So Beat Saber is like one of the
Hey
top things that I
Husky.
want to do. Husky.
Hey, what up, Husky?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Hey,
me, it's going to be
Husky.
more of a physical therapy type of deal until I get used to that. Like I was talking to somebody about it earlier. Like if I could just pivot on my elbows and do all of the movements with purely my forearms and wrists, I would be
Hmm.
completely fine. But I've watched
Right.
videos and it looks very much like you have to reach out and go up, and my back is
Right.
not going to let me do that
Some
shit.
games
So
should
it's going
allow
to be
that.
rough.
I
Like
don't know.
some games actually like you just use your arms, and wrist. And there's some I just don't remember. Like I don't know. I don't remember which ones. I found a
Well, I'm
fishing
going to get
game
it.
that allows it. So
I'm just going to take a bunch of painkillers at least the first few times that I
okay,
that I
well,
play it and get used to. Not over the recommended amount, like I'm not
yeah.
saying I'm gonna
Nope.
like, and I have a prescription, so I'm not talking about doing anything that I
Yen.
shouldn't be
Hey
doing.
Yen.
Indar.
Hey, what's up, Yendar?
Yeah, Wiz is gonna be half tank trying to play Beat Saber.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't
Things are
that the
gonna go
best way?
wrong.
Isn't that the best way?
Drunk Beat Saber would be amazing. I'm just saying. Like, I'm down. I would totally be down for that.
I've done
Drunk?
it.
Ooh. I was standing playing Arizona Sunshine for a few minutes, and the moving was like, oh, whoa, I don't know that I could do. Like, I felt like I was on a sea ship. Was like, oh man, I don't know.
Does it make
I
you
don't.
dizzy? Because that's what I've heard.
It did for like when Emo and I got into VR chat yesterday. For the first 30 seconds, I could barely. I could like. It was exactly like being out on the sea on a big ship. But after 30 seconds, it was gone immediately
See,
and complete.
like, that's what scares me. Because, like, I have chronic vertigo.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful of, like, motion and stuff. So I feel like I just fall completely on my ass the first time I ever tried it.
Yikes! Well, I almost fell in Arizona Sunshine, and it's not like anything was coming at me. It was just the moving. I felt like I was going to lose my balance, so
That's
I wasn't
crazy.
really motion sick. I just didn't have my balance as I was moving. But that goes away really, really. Yeah, exactly what Indar says. It just takes you really do get used to it faster than you expect.
Right.
Oh, and also you should make sure if you're doing VR things, sometimes they have something for motor sickness. If you have that, some people do.
Like a stabilizer kind of thing.
Yeah, like I was like this roller coaster game I have. It puts a helmet that causes you to kind of focus a little better and not have motion sickness.
I don't know. I think I'd get used to it at some point, but I just have to get a system effort like
Well,
first.
with the quest, I found that I was able to get it down like in a day. Like I kind of like moved around and everything. Because you lose balance because some things like your brain thinks something's happening and then something else happens. You're standing there and then you're moving, and your brain's like, "Oh no, you're moving," so it pushes you into emotion. And man, it sometimes like, "Oh, I almost fell."
I just like watching some of the VR streams because I think the one that I remember the most is yours, Emo, when I came in there and you had all those notifications and like I broke it. I don't know if you remember that one.
How dare you?
I like breaking people's notifications.
Oh, he was like yelling the whole like, oh god, what's happening?
What up, Chaos?
Hey Chaos, how
Yeah,
you
things are
doing?
crazy.
I think I ended up switching back to the teleport moving in Arizona Sunshine because I couldn't. I was fine. Like after the balance thing went away, which went away after about a minute or two. Then I started like I played for about 15 minutes and I started getting nauseous and was like,
Yeah, that's
it's it's the smooth moving. So I went back to teleporting and I was fine. I don't. It's
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. It you have to get used to it. VR does that. I had that when I started using the Quest. But VR is amazing, which will
yes, it is.
go into the next topic about what games are you looking forward to and which games arts you like the most? Like, the style, because like remember, like, the Force Unleashed, they had all this art concepts you can unlock, and they're pretty amazing. Like, what games are you looking forward to in the art, basically?
I don't know that a game like this exists for VR, but as far as the type of art style that a game that I think would be really great in VR, I would say The Walking Dead. The Telltale's Walking Dead art style would be amazing inside of VR just because it has a very comic book feel.
You
Right.
mean cell
So
shading?
Yeah.
so it would be like it being inside of a comic book. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. What do you?
Or
Well,
like
Cell
yeah,
shading.
I remember.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
never got to play that game.
Borderlands VR.
yeah, there you go. Borderlands VR. Yep, there you go.
It makes me sick just thinking about it.
But shooters are the games that I want to play the most in VR because I like shooting IRL and I don't get a chance to do it very much.
Same.
So
Uh-huh.
yes, shooting games in VR is
Yeah.
so much fun. I love
Yeah,
it.
you definitely
I
don't play shooting games a lot.
can I please,
Oh, yeah.
please, please have like
Oh Jesus!
Call of Duty or something in VR? I need
That
it.
would be fun.
Well, they
I
have
need it.
a couple of them. Like I know Pavlov is supposed to be a Counter Strike style FPS, which looks pretty good. I know they have Onward, which is another one that looks really good. There's a few.
Man,
Hey,
that's
Unseen, how
all
are
I
you
would ever
doing?
do. Yeah, that's all I would ever do if I could do that. Cuz like I mean if we were to see some sort of like different type of art in VR, I think the style like The Wolf Among Us would be
Yep.
really cool. Like kind of what you were talking about was like I think
Yep.
that would be
Agreed.
awesome. Like that comic book kind of harsh lines and kind of like what you said too emo like Borderlands.
What about a Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man PS4
Oh,
game, but in VR? Like, that would be
uh,
so fun to play.
if I like the motion sickness would be through the fucking roof
Oh, that would be
playing it,
insane.
but
Yeah.
I would be amazed if you could actually do like think about the web sling. Like oh no, it
It
would
would be
be
really
awesome.
Well,
right.
Shit.
It'd be
like,
really cool too if they could do like Breath of the Wild 2 in VR. Like I know that's a Nintendo kind of thing, but
with their
that would be
VR thing,
sweet.
that Nintendo's VR doesn't look. It's not really VR. It's just
No,
The
goggles.
Iron Man VR. Yep.
Iron Man VR would be great.
Aren't they doing
S-
that?
I think
They
I
are.
thought
It
I
got delayed.
oh did it?
Yeah, it looked
Yep.
terrible. So yeah, glad it got delayed.
I thought about picking up Star Trek Bridge Crew, but I'm wondering what all you can do in it outside of just being in on the
The
bridge.
ship.
Like if
That's
there's
it.
nothing else to do,
The ship,
then
yeah.
yeah, I'm not
There's
sure it's worth
nothing.
it. Really, is it?
You do
No.
missions as the officers of a ship.
Huh.
I
I'm
You
mean,
s-
fly around the
playing
ship
with a
and
group of
shoot stuff.
friends would be everything would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, if you would invite, friends to play with you.
Well, I do, just not emo.
I think like
But
Wow.
even oh wow. I even think like just like even like Pokemon games in VR. Like I don't know if that's a thing right now. But
Pokemon in VR would be amazing because I'd be like, I caught this, and then when you take off the goggles, you have instant regret that you never could catch a Pokemon.
right.
okay, so my opinion will probably be I'll probably be the only one with this opinion. But give me some Rocket League in VR.
That would be sick.
Yeah, that actually would be cool.
Like
I
an actual like not just that but like any driving game. Like or like I guess yeah, no Rocket League.
Yeah.
Like would you be sitting in the car and you would actually see things moving around you like you're driving,
oh
right?
my god,
That's
that
what I
would.
was thinking. Like first person would be the best way to do it. However, that would really hurt you trying to play Rocket League because you need to be able to look around without
Oh, no,
So,
going in the
nuts.
direction you're.
like racing games would be
In
cool.
general,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
Forza.
there's
Like
a.
Forza.
Like Need for Speed or Forza
Yep.
types.
I actually have a VR go kart racing game on the Quest, and it's good,
Unseen.
but man, the motion sickness gets to you. You're like, oh my god.
I'm pretty sure if Unseen that if we had the ball perspective of Rocket League, everybody would throw up.
Basically, we would all throw up. Yeah,
We would just throw up right then and there.
I miss
But
playing
how do
Rocket
you
League.
have the ball's perspective? Because there is no front to the ball.
Maybe there
So
is.
How
What
do
if
you
there was a
know?
front?
Are you
there's
judging
not.
the ball?
Draw
Yes.
a face on it.
It's
I am.
2020.
It's 2020, Wiz. How dare you?
And I'm sticking by my opinion. There is no front on the ball.
How dare you?
You're
Don't
so
wow me.
toxic.
Wilson.
Mhm.
Oh, this is,
Well,
how long until you vomit challenge? Yeah, yeah. Oh my
I
god.
w- like the Star Wars: The Fallen Order, like Fallen Jedi Order. Imagine that in VR, but it's like different, because Jedi Fallen Order was a really good Star Wars game. Like to me, it was.
I liked it.
Mm.
I just wasn't familiar. Like, I'm not a big fan of games. Well, all right. I'm not a big fan of games that are themed after something that I know of, like Star Wars or something like that. Yet the character I'm playing is just a nobody that I really don't know at all.
Well, technically, how do you know he's not a nobody? Like the old guy in
Well,
Episode
because
6 turned out to be Commander Cody from the Clone Wars.
but he to the player's perspective that's playing the game, he's a nobody.
Well,
Like, as you know.
so look, the main story's been told, and the side characters. It's a new light into what people had to deal with, like Jedi's, like how they hid from the Empire.
Oh
They
no,
didn't do a
like
good
the game
job.
was great. But there are like a handful of characters that they could have used that they didn't. You know what I mean? That you would have known from the movie, but they just decided to go with.
Well, it didn't
They
fit the.
made their own character.
Well, it doesn't fit with the continuity. Like, oh, Luke Skywalker's gonna fight the rebellion before he left Tatooine.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying Luke, but
you
like
know,
there's been Jedi around for like in the Council in the first three movies in one,
well,
two, and three.
the council was actually there's only 2 people left at the council after Order 66. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't know the timeline of when Fallen Order took place.
Oh, look who it is, Vito. Look who it fucking is.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Vito.
it's birthday
Happy
today?
birthday, you fucker.
Oh my god. Wow, we're getting toxic up in here.
Happy birthday, Vito! You fuck.
Hey Vito, happy birthday. Thanks, fucker.
Dang it.
I was gonna deny
Oh.
that, Emo. Like,
I was
no,
gonna deny
don't let
that.
him say that.
That's what he. Oh, now.
I think as far as back to the VR thing though, the two games that you're gonna get the most hours out of, Emo and I were talking about earlier, Skyrim and Fallout 4.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So as far as the value for your money and playing VR, yeah, those two games are probably
Now, I mean,
the
are
best.
you talking like Fallout Online?
No, Fallout 4,
Oh,
Fallout
Fallout
4.
4.
Yeah, and
Wow, bless you.
it's a different game, but it's the entire game in VR.
That would be sweet. You know
Yeah.
what else I thought would be kind of sweet? I think this year Cuphead's coming out with a new one. I don't know if any of you have played Cuphead.
I have not got the chance
I
to play.
haven't.
Nope.
Oh, such a good
I've
game.
heard it was really obscene.
It is super obscene, and if they could make that 3D in VR, that's all I'd ever do.
Hmm.
That's all I would ever do.
Like, I remember when it came out, and people were so worried they were going to get banned on Twitch for playing it. I'd never even seen any of it, but it was such a common.
So
Yeah.
good. Same, Vito. I am too.
On like Twitch, they have the banned games and everything. And I looked up the banned games. They still don't say that Cards Against Humanity is banned, even though it probably is.
Oh, it definitely is, because it used to be a game category you can select, and it's now no longer a game category to
Yeah,
select.
but that's why they should update it. And plus, there's some terrible cards in there.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely banned on Twitch now. Like,
I
I remember
don't.
looking it up, and we talked about playing it, and what I found said that you could. Yeah, said that it was banned.
Oh,
Yeah.
that you cannot. Well,
Yeah.
see, I don't play video games on stream, so I don't know.
Well, then you should play video games on stream then.
Yeah, but so for me, it's weird because like I'm so used to a certain theme for stream, and switching it up is just
Yeah.
weird.
I'm probably gonna stick with. I like doing the podcast thing. This is fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna do this more than play games because I suck at playing games.
I think that's just it's just kind of trying to find your niche, I guess. Like for me, it's drawing emotes and doing just chill art streams.
Yeah, I could do. Well, technically, when our D&D game is ready to go, when everybody's ready to go, I'm gonna be streaming it as the DM, and Wiz can, they can, stream it as the player. But spoiler alert, you guys aren't ready for this.
Ooh,
Well, I've never
y'all ready
played it,
for this?
so
Dun,
yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
I've
dun,
never
dun,
done
dun,
D
dun,
and D,
dun,
so
dun.
yeah, I'm definitely not ready.
I'm
But back to the whole finding your niche thing. Like I play games on stream. It's pretty much like
well,
everything.
you've been
Everything
doing
I
it
do
longer
is my
than me and
niche.
Sin.
Yeah, but I think it's like as long as you're having like thing I learned is as long as you're having fun with it, your chat's gonna have fun with it. Your viewers are gonna have fun. Like if you're generally having fun.
Like I'm having fun like right now. Like this is so much fun, and like coming up like the last 2 weeks, this was like I was planning to come up with topics and people to do, and I was like, this was so fun to do.
Right. And it's whatever you have fun with, that's what matters. Like that's why you're doing it.
Yeah. So basically, I might just turn this into a podcast stream.
If that's what makes you happy and happy with your channel, by all means. Like I
Yeah.
100% support that.
Like man, this is fun.
I know, Merlin. Why? Fuck this podcast.
Whoa,
Oh,
yeah. Thank you, Wiz.
yeah,
You're
there
welcome.
you go, Yen. It's a Foxcast stream.
Oh yeah, it's a Foxcast. I thought it was like every week I'm gonna come out with
Emo.
every week I'm gonna. Oops. Can somebody undo that? I didn't mean to do it for that long. All right.
600 seconds.
No, he didn't mean to do it that long. What he meant to do was that.
Oh!
No, I'm sorry. He meant to do this.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. Now this is
Such bully. It's his
It's
birthday.
his
This is
birthday.
the
I know his
best.
birthday.
Right, and
It's
I can't punch him in the arm however many years old he is, so this
It's-
is how I
Yeah.
He's probably 45.
I'm pretty sure
It's-
he's 37. Damn it, Merlin.
It's the birthday band. Come on, guys.
Yeah. That's
The
true.
birthday bap.
I think my friends and I did the whole punch each other in the arm number of years you're old, like all the way up until I was 25. It's like, man, I think we're getting a little carried away now at this point because we didn't hold
Merlin.
back. We did not hold back. We hit as hard as we
Wow.
could, as however many
That
years
sounds
it was.
kind of painful.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you look forward to it when it was someone else's birthday because that person already got you on yours.
But like, do you take turns though? So like, each of you would hit them that many times?
Correct.
Screw that.
Wow. Yeah, no. No.
Yep, as hard as they could.
Yeah, like tech, like instead of OK Boomer, there's now an OK Neil, which is hilarious.
Merlin, I'm triggered that all the emblems for people are square exceptions. Yeah, but see, like, we gave him our.
It's not
Oh,
my
yeah, sorry.
fault. So if you want to yell at me, get good because this is what I was given.
Be happy that you have anything because it was just going to be the overlay.
All right, I'll be
Lexi.
right back.
Okay, Lexi, I no longer read that as profile picture anymore. I no longer. Well, okay, so like on my stream and my channel lately, the thing is, as an insult, if somebody does something stupid or like you see something kind of stupid or whatever, you say small PP. So like, say something, someone says something like mean to somebody else or they're bullying, like, oh, that person has small PP. Yeah, see, Yendar gets it. Or like if something cool really happens, like big PP. So like whenever I see that now, I do not think
I was just
profile
gonna say that. Wow, Vito, they're talking about
private parts. Stop calling me out. Oh,
What was
big
that
PP
zombie game
power.
where you collected PP and it was like it was like photo points or something? It was that old zombie game where you were in a mall. Fuck, I
Dead
can't.
Rising.
Yes, Dead Rising. There you go. And you had PP was the points that you collected.
You collected PP.
Yeah.
Jesus, emo. I'm so salty. That's my #1 Twitch clip, by the way.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Everything I touch turns to
PowerPoints. Yeah, it's big PowerPoints, Vito. Is that Merlin that said, yeah, Merlin's on beer? But
What? Yeah, I said I would be
Just-
right back. But I'm
well,
back.
geez, you're back. Very big PP.
Wow.
Listen, we had to explain the whole PP thing.
Yeah, what was that PP thing? Like, all of a sudden there's a command for big PP and then little PP. What the heck?
Well, I got stuck on saying small PP. Like, okay, I was playing GTA, and whenever I play GTA, which is like most of the time I'm playing GTA, I'm in a modder session, and
Uh-huh.
so I just started saying like small PP when they started modding. Like, I just do a text chat and say small PP, and it just kind of caught on, and everybody started saying small PP. So that's just like the thing for the channel now.
Alright. Well, that's fair, Not bad.
Insert Zelda
Yeah.
noise.
You want small PPs? Then you're welcome to have small PPs.
Yeah, small PP or big PP. Who knows?
There's your Zelda music. Vito. I don't know if you guys can hear it, and, you can't hear it? What the hell? Hashtag blame toxic.
Is Toxic here anymore?
I don't know.
Oh, I meant the gained one. No. No, 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 no. Leave Toxic alone. Leave Brittany alone.
Can you guys hear it now?
Hear what?
The music? I'm trying to fix it.
Wiz, I don't know if that was supposed to be sarcastic or if it was like a genuine question.
I'll go with it.
Yes. I
What
kind of
is your...
want. What is?
Continue.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you. No,
You.
Merlin. No,
You were saying,
Merlin.
no, you were going first, and I cut in. I'm sorry.
No, emo. No. Yes, thank you, Vito. No, Merlin.
No.
Let emo talk. Yeah, emo. How about you talk? Where you at?
Yeah, Vito.
What? I'm right here. I'm
Hashtag
looking
what?
up releasing games in 2020, so we have something to talk about.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, well, I was doing it first.
Okay, well,
I
whatever.
want Zelda Breath of the Wild to come out soon.
Cyberpunk's never
Same.
coming out. Sorry.
No,
Sorry to
It's the
disappoint.
only one that's coming out
What?
in 2020.
What about Terraria 1.0?
I'm not talking about that either.
Yeah, me neither.
Traders 2.0.
I'm kind of excited for Rainbow Six Quarantine
I don't even know what that is.
or Persona 5 Royal. No.
Weeb.
What's wrong with Persona 5? That's a good
I've
game.
never
I
played
mean,
it.
besides that, it's bad. Nothing.
The one game I'm looking
Okay.
forward to is the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition whenever that comes out, and Breath of the Wild 2. I am waiting for that. You can't just tease it and
yeah, me
not do anything else. You can't just tease it and be like, "Oh well, we won't say anything for a year."
Hell, now that you bring that up, that would be a great game for VR.
Yeah, we said
The
it.
Stanley Parable, man, that would be amazing.
Oh,
That
the
would be
Stanley
great.
Parable. Yeah.
I'm looking at this list of games that are coming out, and there's one called Chicken Police.
Well,
Excuse
chicken
me?
needs please.
It's called Chicken Police. I'm not really sure. I'm googling it right now.
I've never played Animal Crossing.
It's literally
looking-
you are a chicken who is a police. Like, you're a cop and you're a chicken. You're literally,
Amazing.
and it's on for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. There you go, Wiz. You can VR a cop chicken.
A cock what?
He already does that.
What?
Cops are here. Cops are here, mother clucker. Oh my god. Yeah, you can be a chick police. Chick police. Chick
So-
police.
A cock cop?
Yes, you can be a cock cop.
Cock cop.
All right, I'll be right back in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys
Okay.
talk.
Cock-
Like, I'm looking through this huge list of games coming out.
Okay,
and, like,
you guys are literally like gonna permit almost every little detail, like every word.
Well,
Good.
Automod,
Well,
honestly, is so
awesome.
screwy.
Look, I don't even know how I activated it, so if somebody can deactivate it, that'd be great.
nope,
Oh,
only
no,
you can
the-
do that.
Only
Yeah, I
you
think
can
only-
do that.
I don't even know that
Only you can
editors
prevent
be able to
automod
do that.
fires.
Come on.
Wait, no,
You can.
editors can't they, Lexi?
You're an
No,
editor. Well,
but
Emo's an
you
editor.
can
I think.
you can change how strict it is for his channel.
Right. I
Right.
think that's all you need to do. You just turn it all the way down, right?
Hmm.
Because I don't believe there's an off thing. I think all you can do is turn it all the way down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, hey, I can turn down automod, guys.
All right, we'll make Emo the editor. I have 20 VIPs, but when I put like /VIP somebody, it's just like no.
All right, I turned it to level 1. It'll only filter religion and racism.
Yeah, you have to get your
Nice.
your total view numbers or total average viewers or something like that up before you get more
Chatters.
VIP unlocks. Yeah, total chatters. There you
Yep.
Well, no, I do have them unlocked, but when I put /VIP, it only allows me to do it in like the role section.
Oh, I've been able to do
No,
it through
you
chat. You just do
Dad.
/VIP space and then their name.
Yeah, it doesn't allow me to do that. See, look, I just
Huh.
I VIP'd Vito, and I had to do it from the thing, or it's like I'm doing it wrong. Toxic. Somebody needs to balance you out. So
Vito was definitely not the choice to balance her out then.
No.
I really no, I know that, but
That was the
it's Vito.
complete fucking opposite.
So that new Animal Crossing though. Do want.
That
Just
I think that'd
I
be
haven't played
great.
Animal Crossing in a long time.
I don't remember last time I played Animal Crossing.
Vito's asking about the new Half-Life. I haven't even seen that much about the new Half-Life Vito, so I couldn't tell you if I plan on playing it or not.
I'm not paying $60. I'm not giving Valve money because Valve said they were never making another game again because why should they risk money making video games? So I'm not going to pay them for this one.
Nope.
Well,
We
my
could
whole
have had
thing
Portal
is though,
3, Left 4 Dead.
when it comes to VR games, like the list of games that I want to play is so long. Just adding other things to it, it's going to be a really, really long time before I start buying. You know what I mean? Other
Right.
games.
Nope.
There's Beat Saber, Green Day.
I'm thinking about just
Day.
buying Beat Saber right now. To be honest, just buying it.
You have the move in Beat Saber.
I know. That's why I haven't bought it yet.
You have to get up and down and stuff. Like there are barriers left, right, up, down.
I think I'm kind of
But
stuck
the
on what set I want. I mean, because you have to have the sensors with the Rift, right?
No,
Not the Rift S. It's
The Rift
internal.
S has cameras on the outside, like it's all built into the headset. It's
oh, and
amazing.
also I have Lexesia as a VIP, so she can balance them both out. So
Okay, that was definitely not gonna balance both of them out.
Vito, not
No.
only would I dance, I will do backflips and 360s, and I'll be the best Jedi Beat Saber that there
Are you gonna
ever
break dance
was.
too?
But keep in mind, I don't use a cam, so you're not going to see any of that.
I have a video on my phone of my roommate shattering his knees playing Beat Saber.
oh my
Oh.
god, Beat Saber is fun, especially with the Imagine Dragons soundtrack. I'm
Right?
gonna
That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, holy crap.
like
I
I
Same,
bought
unseen.
like I bought it, and like I'm like, this is so fun, and I was like, I'm gonna get Panic at the Disco one next. I just wish I had the regular version of not the Quest, because I can download like look up songs and download them with the the Rift or whatever.
Just tell me how bad the easiest mode is. Like, I know the hard modes are something that I couldn't do. Like,
can
I
do it.
already know that.
Yeah, you can do it. It's
But the
like
easiest modes.
the
You
easiest.
can do normal,
You know
easy.
we're getting it for me anyway, so just get it.
Well, okay, I'm buying it. Fuck it. Well, I'll find out tonight whether or not I can play it. Then apparently.
Well, like you can if it's the straight go around, you could probably play it sitting down. Because literally play it. Yeah, no, the Quest does connect to the PC now. It is. You can now play Rift games with your if you plug it in with a USB cord, you can now do it. Quest, you can now use it on the computer.
Fuck, I'm looking at this right now, and it makes me want to literally play it right now.
But the
Right?
the Quest controllers, they're small, but I have small hands, so that it really helps me play. But I know that like some people have really big hands, and those small controllers will not work.
Wiz.
Man, I showed these controllers to Lexi earlier. I was like, "Look at these things," and she's the first thing that came out of her. Oh, they were made for little babies, and she grabs them, and
Oh God.
her hands fit perfect. I'm the opposite of Milton. I have like above average sized hands, and I have a
Okay.
hard time holding on. Like, all right, I had Lexi go buy new forks because we never have enough forks. So I had to make the point of telling her to get some that had bigger handles because the ones that we have, I have a hard time gripping because I can't squeeze around the tiny little handle that it's such a pain in the ass. It is such a pain in the ass. And I have the same problem with these controllers because I try to grip it and my hand goes all the way around the thing. So my knuckles are what is on the buttons rather than the tips of my fingers like I need them to be.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well,
And they
that's
fit me just perfect.
They do fit her perfectly.
well. Then they would probably like the Quest like controller, like the controllers, because they're basically like the same as the Rift controllers and everything. They fit perfectly for me, but I don't have that big of hands, so you know.
Yeah. I showed pictures of my hands in text Discord, like next to pins and stuff
Uh,
like that, just
did
to
Tech
make him
get
feel
jealous?
jealous. Yes, he did.
All right.
It
Really
was
bad.
hilarious because he like posted a picture of his hand and I was like, "Holy shit, we have like the same size hand." So I posted mine and he was like, "Oh my god."
I
I
literally,
was like, "Now we need a picture of like real sized hands." And so Wiz posted it.
yeah,
It
like
was so bad.
I asked Tech. I was like, Tech, do you ever get tired of people calling your hands tiny? And he's like, no, I don't like, he's like, thanks for asking, but I don't. I was like, oh, okay. Because you just opened up another big can of worms because people are going to keep doing it to the point where he's going to get tired of it.
Yeah, no, it's not. He doesn't get it nearly as much as Milton does, so I don't think it bugs.
Yeah, but Milton's starting to get really, really, really
Isn't Milton
over it.
also taller though?
Hey, Cobra, how you
Yeah,
doing?
Hey, what up, Cobra?
I snack.
Because yeah, it started with Tech, and then it kind of like as it transitioned over to Milton, it kind of stopped with Tech completely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, now people are attacking Tech for soup. I don't know why he likes soup, but he doesn't eat the broth, which is like one of the best parts to the soup. You know?
Yeah, he's weird. It's
Yeah, I
bean
don't
soup.
understand the not liking soup. How could you like? I get not liking some soup, and I get having a something in your history that makes you not like soup or well not want to deal with soup, not dislike it, but not want to deal with it.
The one
But come
thing,
on,
the one thing I wish I did, like at the beginning of Tech screen stream when he said he would eat soup if he got to 1,000 subscribers, I should have waited until like the last second before he like went offline and be like, all right, now you have to eat soup.
I'm glad. I'm so glad that Milton came into chat and he saw my borscht suggestion, and then he chose for Tech to eat borscht. Like that was so
Yeah.
It was gonna go
perfect.
down. Like in all honesty, I was like, if he doesn't choose like the right soup, he's gonna choose the easy way out. And I was like,
Exactly.
I was like, well, I'll be nice and say this, but I was like, I was hoping Borscht would win because I was like, I want to see like a grown man kind of like, why do I have to eat? I wanted to see like his reaction to like eating it, and it was weird seeing him eat soup when he was just like gagging almost every time. I was like, it's not that bad.
See, I wanted him to have like before I suggested borscht, I was suggesting something like egg drop soup or something that would have been good. You know what I mean? That most people like, so that he
Ew.
would have to finally say, "Okay, I actually do like this soup." But then everyone was suggesting things that it was like a punishment. Okay, well, like we're going punishments, then I'm changing my suggestion to borscht.
Yeah, and I remember when like Lexi was like I really want to see it, so do it on a Saturday, like so I can watch you eat soup, because she knew it was gonna happen, and then he does it on a Friday.
He did.
Sin,
What
weren't
kind
you?
of heathen doesn't like egg drop
Huh?
soup?
I love egg drop soup.
It's the consistency. I hate it.
Okay, well that's fair.
I've
'Cause I
never
don't like
eaten that.
mushrooms for the same reason. Like it's not the taste; it's the texture. It's
I
gross.
literally just had some tonight. I went to Chinese.
I never had
Yeah.
egg drop.
It also
egg
helps
drop
I'm never eating
soup.
Chinese food again.
Why?
Yeah,
You don't
why
want to
emo?
know. You don't want to
Yes.
know the details.
But
Man,
I
like
kind of
saying
do
I've
since you
been.
brought that up.
He got
Sorry.
sick while eating it. After eating
It involves over 20 hours in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's not ask that then.
I'm
Lexi
awarding
and
that
I've
one
been
yike.
going to a Mongolian, like a barbecue Mongolian grill. Like we've gone twice, and the place is fucking amazing. It's only like $6.99 too, and it's so fucking good.
Vito, you should totally try it. 10 out of 10. Yeah, the place that it's like a buffet that we go to here. It's not that cheap, unfortunately, but weekends they do like a seafood buffet thing. It's really good.
Yeah, the only problem is that we have to drive to like the city. Not that we live in like Podunkville, but we still have to drive to like the actual city close to
Oh.
us to go
What's
to that
this?
place.
What's this like? Gift chest. I just did it.
I
What
don't
was
know.
that?
The thing just came up for me and was like, "You have gifts to give out." And I was like, "Okay, well here, I'll just give them out."
Yeah,
I
I've done
actually
that.
Oh,
Just
do.
no.
added a League of Legends skin.
Oh no. Oh.
Okay. Like,
Yeah,
like the Twitch stuff that they give for Prime, I don't use. I was like, what's the point of
That's
this?
Oh, I use a lot of the Prime rewards, and
So
every
do
time
I.
they add new games every month, just for the hell of it, I go ahead and add them all to my Twitch account.
I
Just
forget
give
that
'em
they
all.
actually give like free games. I completely forget.
Yeah, 4 every single month, at
I
least 4.
forget. I forget, man.
You gotta
I'm
scroll all the way to the bottom though.
I have
I've
not
not
played.
had foe.
Foe's good, but I'm kind of sad with these Twitch Prime
Yeah.
because like
So,
Dauntless, I played Dauntless, can't figure out how to get it to work now at all. Neither can Phoenix or whatever.
What?
They
To
can't.
redeem the rewards?
No, to get it to launch for me.
Oh.
I think it's got to do with the RGB software.
Just play on your Switch.
Play on the Switch.
Yeah.
Switch.
Just
Yeah, I could play on the Switch. I guess I never really even thought of that.
Oh, that's right. It's on the Switch.
I think the Rockstar rewards have been.
Oh
really
yeah, I
Oh,
I
yeah.
did that. I was like, yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, between Red Dead and GTA, they've had some good stuff on.
You know, like ever since like I started streaming and then I stopped and did it again. I've gained basically more followers than I've done streaming. I don't even know how that's
Yeah,
possible.
it's the whole South Park Cartman. It's his whole salesmanship thing. It's like where you deny everybody what they want for so long, and then they finally, like, when you finally give it to them, everybody's just craving it.
Like I'm at I'm almost at 100 followers on Twitch, and I'm literally one away from 100 followers on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't use
Somebody
Twitter.
go follow him on Twitter right now. Somebody go follow on
Oh,
Twitter
God.
right now. We need that 100.
Twitter.
I need one on
What
Twitter
website
right now.
is that?
Listen,
Clip it, chat. She said Titter.
No, I said Twitter.
Yeah, she said Twitter.
I heard Titter in there.
But do you need your ears cleaned? Turn your headset up.
I
Yeah.
clipped it.
Go ahead, clip it. I said Twitter. Somebody go follow him.
Yeah, right. Not like I have my Twitter under the well, thanks Donald for following me on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I'm close too. I have 8 left to go.
All right, follow her. 8 people follow her right now. Do it right now.
Nope. No.
Do it right now.
840 until I get to 1,000.
Everybody go follow Wiz right now.
Yep.
Everyone go.
Follow Wiz
Go.
right now.
Oh, you're a Colts fan. Ooh, you must have been really pissed off about the Patriots.
Oh, well, he just lost his new Twitter follower.
Yeah. I'm a Jets fan, so I can bullshit on people. I remember
Back to 99.
I remember when the Jets with Mark Sanchez came in and beat the Colts. I remember that. AFC wild card. Ooh.
Yeah, go team, score, woo.
The sad part, the Jets have basically been terrible ever since. They went to 2 straight AFC championships, lost both, and then decided we suck now. And I literally said it's been 51 years, like Super Bowl 3, since the Jets have even touched the Super Bowl. And everybody was like, "Oh, the Chiefs have won." They're like, "The Chiefs won Super Bowl 4. My team is a year behind you guys." So
See, I watch real sports like tournaments of Rocket League on Twitch.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
man,
Oof, bud.
yeah. Okay.
What? I'm just saying, someday Rocket League is going to turn into an IRL game, and they'll have the rockets on the cars with the Giants, and it'll be an IRL thing. It'll be
Yeah, and a
sport,
lot of people are gonna die.
but that will make it more entertaining. Like, I
Eh,
mean, what's the problem?
that's true.
Don't X it out.
X it out. Oh, I am totally watching this.
What is that? Oh, you said titter?
Yes.
On Twitter, and I'm like, I don't use.
I said Twitter.
The second one is 100% titter.
And I'm like,
It's 4
I don't
seconds.
use Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter right now.
She said Twitter. I can hearly clear.
She said it
said
twice,
Twitter.
and the second one is titter.
Okay, you know what? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you just didn't get it in that clip.
She said Twitter.
but
like,
she said Twitter in that clip.
yeah, she said Twitter. Like I've even heard.
Yeah, 100%.
This is my background, space background.
It's in my preview.
It's 4 seconds long. You don't even catch the second one.
Yeah, you don't
But,
catch the second one. I think
I
that's the
stopped. I
problem.
did that because it was in my preview. Like I just replayed my preview and it's in there.
Well,
You
it's
only
not
have-
on ours.
No, you only have her saying Twitter once. You don't get the
God.
second time.
Twitch is busted.
See, thanks, guys. Thanks, chat. See, they understand.
Well, we.
Hey, no, we're
What?
saying the first time you said it was Twitter. We're not
Yep.
saying that you didn't say titter. You
Look.
probably did say titter.
I said Twitter.
If emo
don't
heard, look, if emo heard it, he's probably right. Never doubt emo.
Look,
Oh, I-
elephants never
X
forget.
for doubt. X for doubt. Okay.
Don't
Oh,
X
now
for
I'm
doubt.
reclipping it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make it a frickin' soundbite, and I'm gonna
Do it.
play it every time I enter your Discord.
Do it.
Just make it
Yeah.
your follower sound or host sound or something.
Doing
Yeah.
it.
Titter. Follow him on Titter.
Wait, did my
Follow his titters.
host sounds go? Because I have. Oh yeah, I
don't
do.
know. I still
Yeah.
have the freaking default. I'm so bad. I've been streaming for like what 7 months now, and I've been. Wait, did I just host?
Oh, you
What
did.
happened?
No,
No, I didn't.
no. I have the ability to replay, alerts. Like here, look, I just replayed my alert.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 7 months now, going on 8, and I still have the default fucking sounds from OBS alerts. I'm so
I do too.
Like,
Professional streamer.
I stream every day though,
like
pretty
the,
much.
I have the where's my other one? I need. Dang it. Okay, I have a Zelda theme for one of them. I don't know which one it was.
I have to do that.
I have the Zelda's one. I have a Zelda thing. I'm not worried about it right now. Wait, whoa, what's going on now? This is not right.
No, it's just going. It will never stop.
Oh god. Alright, I paused
So-
it.
Lexi's in my DMs all excited about Beat Saber. So I'm curious, for the people who are familiar with it and have played it or
Yeah.
watched other people play it, is the music that you play in that game like compared to Guitar Hero,
It's
where
pretty good.
pretty much everything you played was recognizable and was a popular song? Is it the same in Beat
No.
Saber?
No,
No.
not all the way,
No.
but
I mean, there are going to be some songs that you will know and you can find
Yeah.
them, but there's a lot of songs that you're not going to know.
some songs you might have
Gotcha.
to buy from the packs, like the Imagine Dragon pack. It's pretty good. And it has some of the 360 levels, but like beginning you
Is-
should do easy because it's a lot and it could go real fast, real quick. Like easy when you're trying to get used to it, easy is the best way to go.
My favorite is the Jaroslav Beck. It's $100 bills. That one's so much fun.
Cobra, I absolutely want Resident Evil 3 because I grew up playing those, and that was Nemesis was one of my original like favorite games back then. But I don't. It's not in the budget. I don't have it. I got to get PC upgrades. I got to get VR games. Like as much as I want to play it, I'm probably not going to get to.
I remember the Spider-Man PlayStation 1 game that I played like, a lot, and it was so fun. Like the original, like, for that time period, it was fun.
Yeah, I remember I played the first one too, but the second one though was my favorite, just because they actually dialed in the physics with the
Oh,
web
yeah,
swinging.
tell me about it.
It was
Like, it was
so
so much better.
yeah, it was amazing.
Like, wait, where did Lex go? She should be talking. Did she
Yeah, I
decide?
am. I just
Okay.
want to talk over people.
Just yell over them. They don't care.
Mm,
Wait,
She
why
says
did I
that, but
get
she talks
pinged?
over me all the time.
Who's pinging me right now?
Bing, bing,
yeah,
bing.
but you're you. I'm not
Isn't
gonna
Oh.
be
that
that
more
way
reason
with.
for you to not talk over me?
No, I wouldn't talk
Everything
over
I say is
Merlin,
important.
Sin, or Emo. But you,
Excuse you. Literally everything I say is important.
Wow, Ziggy's like
um,
secret stream. Wow, Ziggy. I get notification for that.
Wait, what? Ziggy who?
I got an alert I got a tag, and it was just basically that's it.
At here tag, like
Yeah, it was an at here tag. I was like, why do I have a one? And because I'm in streamer mode, and it just like,
oh, Ziggy's
and it went through, and I was just like, why did it go through? It was like at here. I was like, come on.
I saw that, Vito.
How is Beat Saber less than 100 megabytes?
Because it's literally just you sit there and hit blocks.
Yeah.
Apparently, but it's in VR. I would have thought. Okay, I'm not saying it. I expect it to be 30 gigabytes or anything like that, but less than 100 megabyte. Like, come on.
VR is really low res usually.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
guess it is.
Wait, who
Dude,
gave Vito the most amazing people on my Discord? He doesn't deserve that yet.
I have a topic to bring up and ask. Ooh, what is it, Vito?
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. This is one of the topics.
it better be good.
It better be good.
I mean, if he has to say, I have a top, you know what I mean? If he has to present it like that before he actually says, then it better be good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'll drag you in. Where are you?
Drag you in. I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drag him in, and if he does something bad, you ban him or drag him out. Okay?
Wait, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Hi.
happy
So-
birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, you fuck.
First of all, Merlin, you.
I
Second
knew
of all, there is news out right now that Overwatch League left Twitch to go to YouTube Gaming. How does everybody feel about that?
What? Oh.
I could care less. Actually, I
Yeah,
couldn't.
Well,
care less.
well,
It's Overwatch.
Toxic is probably sad about it because she
Overhyped league.
well,
Okay, look.
it's a big thing on Twitch.
If it was League of Legends, I would say, okay, that's going to be a big hit to Twitch.
But it's
Overwatch, granted, it's still one of the popular games, but still.
Aren't they coming out
I
with
don't
the
think people are
second
gonna
one?
care that-
So the reason why it's such a big thing right now is because Overwatch is like in the same realm as like Rocket League, for example. So if they're making the
That's
switch over
fair.
to YouTube Gaming, what does that mean for all these other esports? Are they also going to take the leap over to YouTube Gaming?
No, they're gonna go to
Or is it-
Mixer.
Well, I mean, if Overwatch League makes it in YouTube Gaming, what's that going to mean? Like, that's immediately going to bring attention to the other games. Like, hey, come on over. We're better
see,
in public.
The factor about that you're leaving out also is that it could give Twitch a swift kick in the ass to start,
100%.
start stepping
Yeah,
up their game.
but-
and, you know,
Remember, you're all forgetting something. It's YouTube. I'll be right back.
I mean, yeah. I mean, YouTube gaming. I feel like it's like a step up from like Facebook gaming.
yeah. Honestly, I don't think I've ever actually spent more than 5 minutes in a YouTube live stream.
Same.
Yeah.
because I go to YouTube like for the actual videos when I want to find something in a game that I couldn't figure out, or if I'm looking at a product and I want to find out how to install some model bullshit for some other model bullshit. That's when I go to YouTube and look up a video and find it. I don't really go there to watch, you know what I mean, live.
No, because that's not how they built their
Right.
platform. Like that's not what their
That's not what
platform is
YouTube
built on.
is.
Right. So I don't know. I think it was a poor choice. But then again, I don't play Overwatch. I don't watch Overwatch. So it couldn't. I mean, could be a smart move for them. Who knows? But I don't think it was. In my opinion, I don't think it was very smart. I don't think it's gonna help them any.
That was my topic. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Oh,
Well,
bye.
watching Overwatch could be over.
Right.
Right.
Overwatch could have been a much better game if they didn't focus on esports and actually focused on content.
Well, also though, like, isn't Overwatch 2 going to come out? So really, they could come out and be like, okay, we're going to do Overwatch 2 on Twitch, and we just gave YouTube the
Yeah.
shitty game that we're leaving behind. So really, maybe it was a smart move for Overwatch. They just got paid for a game that they're going to stop developing and start working on the sequel.
Tactics. I get it now.
Pretty smart.
But that or they're moving over to YouTube before it gets released and hyped up.
I don't know if they start doing it with Hearthstone and the other Blizzard things that they do it that way. Then maybe, like I could see that. But
Is Hearthstone
yeah,
still being like super boycotted?
I don't know. I know it was for a while, but I don't really pay attention to it. I
Maybe
forgot
I'm
why
just
it was
not.
even being boycotted. Oh, never
Uh,
mind. No, it was because it was because they banned the dude that won
Yep.
the tournament that said
Yeah.
"Free Hong Kong" or something like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's got 12.9K viewers right now.
Yeah, like Hearthstone is one of the biggest. I don't
Isn't
know.
it also like extremely pay to win? Like I remember hearing that when it first came out, that it was really, really pay to win as far as buying decks and stuff.
It kind of, but I mean,
Mm,
I feel like Hearthstone's really grindy almost if you don't pay to
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you aren't playing every single day, you aren't gonna be in the meta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless you're
pretty
paying
much.
money, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck that.
We should start playing PUBG again.
Why?
What?
Don't get me
'Cause
wrong. I loved PUBG. I probably have 600-700 hours in the game. We used to play it all the fucking time, but it's been ruined.
I miss playing shooters with you, and I'm not playing Escape from Tarkov.
Well, I guess you'll just have to get yourself a Rift S, and we'll have to play VR shooters.
Okay.
I wanna play VR shooters.
We can play Apex.
I don't,
See,
I tried to like Apex. I don't like Apex as much as a realistic shooter like PUBG. I don't
I
know.
don't.
know.
I don't really like the battle royale games. Like I don't know. I've never really gotten into them. I don't know.
PUBG went way off. Yeah, yeah, they really did, Yendar. They really did. I mean, like after the hackers came, which Lexi can, like, we ended up killing a few that tried to fuck with us, which is
It was
great.
hilarious though.
So good.
You
But
guys
they
wanna?
really did. Like, you get to the point where there's so many hackers in a game when you get sniped from somewhere, and it could have been a completely legitimate shot, but you always have that doubt in your head because of the hackers that you've already dealt with, and that to me just ruins a game like PUBG.
Vito, I
I
still play
already
Wreckfest.
I totally owned you, so there's really no point in me playing it.
You're so right, Indar. I remember when H1Z1 Battle Royale was first announced, and everyone on the H1Z1 subreddit went crazy because they were trying to charge SOE wanted to charge us $10 for a game that was in alpha that you already had to pay $20 to participate in. So the original game that you bought into wasn't even being finished, and like, okay, well, we want to do that, and like everyone complaining, and then Player Unknown comes into the thread and he's like, well, I need to make money too, you guys are just being greedy, and just started giving everybody shit because they were upset. Yeah, I agree, Yandar. Ever since that happened, I'm like, yep, I don't really care for that dude.
Snack, I love battle royale games when it can be like a group. I don't really like to play solo, so I always had like a group to play with, and it was
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Vito?
I play different solo. I play stupid when I'm solo. I'll just run around like Doc or somebody
I,
else. But when I'm
I
with the
would
group,
do,
I play
yeah,
tactical.
I would do good like as solo, but I prefer to have to play with.
See, I prefer to play solo. That's just me. I prefer solo games, like shooters, battle royales.
See,
Uh,
but you play COD. I mean, but you didn't play with like friends. You just go by.
I usually just go solo.
Mm. Yeah,
But
I
you were
do
still
too.
on
Same way.
teams, right? Unless you're talking about doing free for.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're playing like team deathmatch or domination or something, then you're playing on teams. But no, I'm just talking like with playing with people in general. Like
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like I do a lot better solo than I do with a group. I don't know why. Sin doesn't like playing with us. Confirmed. Hate to see it, chat. Hate to see it.
I think I would do better in PUBG playing solo, but only because I know that I don't have to worry about any of my any of my teammates necessarily giving us away by accident because it would all be on me, and I'm usually really really careful about it.
Yeah, see, and like with me too, it's like generally when you're playing with people, you're in a group chat of some sort. I don't know why, but like when I'm playing like first person shooters or anything, like I need to have focus. Like I am dead set focused, and like I just can't have like the chatter and stuff, which is weird.
See, I think that's why our group, the group that Wiz and I played with, was really good because when we were dead, most of us didn't talk.
Speaking of
Right.
which, I actually have a video that we could stop if everybody wants to take it like a small. I think it's only a few minutes long. From some PUBG shenanigans that Lexi and I took part in. It's it's still up on YouTube. I can go find it real quick. It's only a couple of minutes, and we could play it for the chat. It's pretty. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm down.
I'm down, but I don't know where the host is.
Merlin. 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 This is our stream now, chat. This is our stream now.
We've taken over.
We took over.
Oh well, it's 12 minutes, but
Is it still filled with like whatever it was with hackers and things?
what? I don't think you know which video I'm talking about.
By the way, Vito, I did see the message you said about Temtem. I'm waiting for them to smooth some more things out before I jump into it. I don't know if you've looked into it at all, Wiz.
For what?
Temtem?
I've seen a few people play it, and I kind of honestly like I saw the graphics and it immediately like turned me off, and I just haven't even looked into it because
I'm
of the
back.
graphics. Is it a pretty decent game?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be. It's a lot of fun. I was gonna play the pre or the beta or whatever when it first came out. Didn't get the chance to do it, but I have been watching a few friends stream Temtem, but it just got so many bugs right now. Yeah,
So
I agree.
I
Vito.
found the video. The video is 12 minutes, so I don't know if that's too long or not. It's up to you all.
What is it?
We were talking about PUBG, so and I
Oh.
just happened to have a video of some PUBG shenanigans that I've had uploaded for a while.
Oh. I was gonna say like if okay well if I don't know if that's pretty
I mean, if
long.
you're getting ready to wrap it up, and yeah, 12 minutes is
I
kind
was
of longer than I thought.
yeah I was gonna like have like one or two more topics from chat and then kind of end up. But is there anybody in chat that wants to say something? Any topics you guys have? Like you, QB? I see you, QB.
QB, can I be ungrounded? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, QB, you better unground her because you say we're all wonderful. You have to unground her. That's how it works.
Woohoo!
Wait, they're having a live remake of Bambi? Really?
Please tell me you're joking.
Gross.
Are you serious?
Man, I tried to watch the Aladdin that they did. Oh God, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh, come on. You're
I
not
tried.
joking.
Oh man, that's awful.
That's the one I say they shouldn't touch. You know, they're gonna try to touch a lot of other ones, but that's the one they shouldn't touch. In
You know
all
the reason
honesty,
they're doing this, right? Is because their copyrights for all of those came up. Well, basically, they went and copyrighted a bunch of Brothers Grimm. Was it
yeah,
Brothers Grimm? Went and copyrighted a bunch of those old stories that weren't theirs to copyright, and that copyright was coming up or is coming up, and now they have to remake those movies if they want to keep the copyright on those movies.
that's terrible.
It's terrible.
What the hell? That like same style as Lion King. Ugh. Gotta say, Lion King wasn't the greatest looking movie. Beauty and the Beast, I thought it was pretty alright, you know, because I'm a big sucker for that. But Lion King, I don't know.
I feel like the originals would still be like if you went and just remastered them, made them, made the animations and everything more up to date and modern, but kept everything else the same. It would do better.
Yeah,
The originals were great. Like there was nothing wrong.
like if you remaster the originals, like I can understand like the animation's outdone, or there's one voice actor you didn't like and you wanted to replace him. I can understand that, but don't make it a big thing like where you're like we're remaking the whole thing. You can't do it always. There's so much animation. Animation is so easier to do stuff with than live action. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that Aladdin is all I can think of, and oh man, it was so horrible. It was so bad. I felt bad for Will Smith because he gave it his all, and like I made it about 30 minutes in, 45. I gave it a good shot, and I just couldn't do it. I had
Yeah.
to stop.
Like with Beauty and the Beast, I thought it was pretty good, but I'm a sucker for those kind of movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I think people.
go ahead.
I was gonna say I think people gave Will Smith a lot of shit because he was like trying to be. Well, the biggest complaint they had was that he was quote trying to be Robin Williams.
He wasn't trying to
But
be.
no, he was trying to do what they wanted him to do, which
Yeah,
was be the same character. Like the character was supposed to be the exact same.
you're
Everything
you're
about the movie was supposed to be the same.
you're not. You can't pull off the same energy as Robin Williams. That's impossible. Even I like
I don't even
nobody.
think he was trying to.
Like honestly, like Will, like from the clips I've seen, it wasn't bad what he did, but you can't just be like, well, he's trying to replace somebody. He's like, he probably did it, but he was being forced into doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you have to have like they wanted that character to be a specific way, and they wanted that character to be representative of Robin Williams. It wasn't Will Smith's fault, and
Like,
I think he did a pretty good job, honestly. Like he
well,
did a good.
yeah, like you can't be mad at Will Smith for trying to get money. Like I don't. It's just
Yeah. And I don't think anybody else would have filled that role. I think Will Smith was probably the best choice for that role. I just think the movie in general sucked.
yeah, honestly. All right, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm changing up my stream stuff. I'm gonna do a podcast every week, and that's what I'm possibly gonna do because this is much more. This was way more fun than I've had trying to play a game. Like I'll still play games with you guys, but I'd rather do podcast. Like it's so much better.
Dude, I absolutely enjoy it. Although I was thinking Fridays may not be the best day for me.
Well, I don't
But
look if you want to stream. Fuck you too, Vito. If you want to stream on a Friday, like you guys, if you wanted to stream, I don't mind. It's like people are still gonna come and watch it.
yeah, but I feel kind of like tonight. Like I felt like streaming. I was just kind of taking away. It's your podcast. So
Well,
I
it's
don't,
it's Merlin and friends, and I bet you somebody's gonna make a clip of me swearing again. All right, well, any last remarks, guys? Then,
Yeah. I went back again. 100% said titter.
all right, well, post that to my
oh,
Discord, Sin's Discord,
Yep, go
Bungeon,
ahead.
all put them on all of them.
Twitter, we'll just go ahead and make it go viral.
All
I
right.
have a last remark.
All right.
Lexi's horrible.
Disagree.
It's my remark.
Well, yeah,
Alright,
and I
old
could
man.
disagree. All right, and any last remarks, then?
No, I think I'm all good. If you guys
All
are all
right.
good.
We're gonna
Love you, chat.
wait. I'm not. We're gonna go raid TechSmith, and I want you to put heart. TechSmith's love suit heart. Hope you have a good time with your. I don't know. Just say Tech Love Soup. With 2 hearts. Any hearts, okay? That's what we're gonna do.
Yee, love.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Love you guys. Just remember, spam hearts and say Tech Love Soup.
I don't love you. I hate you all.
Oh, okay. Yep, can't be
Wow.
toxic.
Messed
Yep.
up.
Wow.
All right, toxic.
What?
Terrible.
I hope you hurt your elbow and your VR explodes.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Actually, I take it back. God, that fucking hurt. I'm gonna go cry.
Yeah, man, that's worse.
Wiz doesn't have feelings.
Whoa,
Don't
whoa, whoa!
let it-
don't,
I'm laughing because
don't, whoa!
He's crazy.
Don't say Merlin said fuck you. All right, okay, we're gonna go raid now. Vito, if you do that, I will literally come and get you. All right,
Emo
all right.
version.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, chat. Love
Bye,
you.
chat.
Dude, that was actually really fun.
That
And
was a lot of
actually had
fun.
A lot of fun being a part of it.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah, I'll definitely do